What's going on, everybody? It's Tim here with Picking 101. Today's a Sunday, so we're going to go over what sold this weekend. We actually had 9 things sell, but only 8 have been paid so far. So we'll go over the 8 that's been paid. Okay, so we'll just start over here on the side. What we got here is this is actually together. These are the tubes to a vintage vacuum cleaner. I actually bought a vintage vacuum cleaner, and these tubes were with it, but these aren't the tubes that went with the vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner already sold. I've had these tubes sitting around for a while. I actually was contemplating just throwing them away, but I went ahead and listed them, and they sold probably within a week after of listing. So I have basically $0 into this. The money I spent on the vacuum, we made that back when we sold the vacuum. And these sold for $9.49, but this also with shipping, so I don't have to pay for shipping on these. So yeah, it's just something that's been sitting in the death pile for a while that I listed this week, and it sold within a week. We have this leather jacket, Wilson's leather, size medium, super nice condition. Leather jacket's like a motorcycle jacket. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale. Bought a couple of at least 2 or 3 leather jackets, all $1 each. But yeah, this one sold for this weekend for $39.99. I didn't know how well the jackets would sell. It's May now, so it's getting warm, but it's also, I guess, motorcycle season. So yeah, so for $39.99, I paid $1 for it. We have this Sailor Marsh Joins the Battle VHS. I bought a lot of these, and I bought the whole lot for $5, and I've sold at least 4 or 5 of them now, and they sell for $13.49 with free shipping. So I make anywhere from $5 to $7 usually per VHS. And like I said, I know I've at least sold 4, so I've at least, I'm definitely in the profit, but I've at least made $15, $20 somewhere around there so far on the lot. But yeah, Sailor Marsh Joins the Battle. We have some video game sales go out, but we'll do those last. We got the Canon Powershot A2000IS. Bought this at a yard sale a couple weeks ago. Bought it for $6, and it was only listed for, like I said, it was listed for less than 2 weeks, and it sold for $35.99. I don't do a lot of digital cameras. Most of them do not do very well. This one had 10 megapixel, but it has everything in there. The box, all the papers, cords. It also, I bought it, took a shot, and yeah, it sold for $35.99 plus shipping. Back there in the back, we have a red cooler. This cooler's, it's one of those things where you go to a sports event. I don't know if they do it as much anymore. Now that I'm thinking about it, when I go to events, I don't see it. But back in the day, you would go to an event, and they would have a credit card that you could sign up for, and you would sign up for a credit card, and they would give you a free gift. And I'm pretty sure me and my dad both signed up for the credit card, and we both got a cooler. And so I guess technically I have $0 into it, but that cooler sold for $25 plus shipping. And that cooler, I mean, it's so shipping. I'm trying to think. I think they spent it was over $30 to ship this. They're out in Arizona somewhere, but yeah, brand new cooler. Very nice. I think it's supposed to hold 24 pack. Is that what it said? So yeah, 24 pack cooler. Nice cooler. All right, 3 video games sold this week. We have Ncaa Football 13. I think it's the 14. Year 14 is the one you really want to find. That one's the one that at one time it was going for over $100, but I think it's back down to, I think it's in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. But this one sold for $10, $9.99, and I have $2 into it. But it's $9.99 plus shipping. So we'll make a little bit on there, not too much. We have these two both came out of I bought a case that had a bunch of video games and CDs and movies and stuff in it, and I spent $10 on the case. There's actually 2 cases, and both of these games were in there. So for the Suffering, they paid $27.54 plus shipping. And then on this one, this is the big sale of the weekend, Silent Hill, they paid $84.99 plus shipping. So I have $10 into that. Both of those combined, it's over $100 for both of those combined. And that's just 2. I think these were the first 2 games that sold out of the lot. This was by far the most expensive, and that actually might have been the second most expensive. But there was a lot of, you know, $10 to $15 games in there that will eventually sell. But yeah, not too bad. $10, you know, turning into over 100 just in the 2 games, plus all the other games that we have listed. It actually had a lot of horror DVDs. Obviously no cases, like the hard shell cases, because these were all in just like a binder type case. So we lotted up all the horror DVDs and put them on an auction. I mean, there was like 54. I think it was 54 horror DVDs. So I didn't know. I started the auction at $54, and I just started it though, so I think it still has 5 days to go before it goes off. But yeah, this is what sold this weekend. Not too bad. The other thing that sold that hasn't been paid for wasn't nothing crazy. It was a Sony Walkman, a cassette player Walkman. And it had some Sony headphones, but the headphones were the ear muffs, the foam on their head, you know, disintegrated. They had fallen off. But it was only a $15 sale, but we're still waiting for that to get paid. So it will be 9 things if that gets paid. But if not, these are the 8 things that sold this weekend. Yeah, thanks guys. So hey, real quick, just got done filming the what sold this weekend, and as I was turning the camera off, a sale came through, and it was a really good sale actually. It was a camera for $89, and it is an Olympus. There it is, right there. That guy right there, Olympus Infinity Zoom 80. It's paid $5 for that at an estate sale, and it just sold for $89.99. So I wanted to throw that one in there real quick because that has now, yeah, that took over the highest sale of the weekend actually. So now Silent Hill sold, I'm pretty sure, for $84.99, and that sold for $89.99. So yeah, a nice late weekend Sunday afternoon sale. Thanks guys.